Now we are getting ready for game one of these semifinals, the best of five here in front of us. We have 3 to 5 hours of League of Legends entertainment coming at you tonight here from New York City. ROX Tigers and SK Telecom T1, hashtag ROX win, hashtag SKT win. The Summoners Cup is on the line and will be handed out in about 9 to 8 days time based on which team makes the final and which team can make it all the way there. Now it is time for game one of 2 South Korean juggernauts, SK Telecom T1 and ROX Tigers. Hit the rift right now.
Now means one small misstep in the mid lane would mean first turret, and they're trying to get that misstep with his Ash Arrow.
Trying to make the steps, not going to land them just yet. ROX able to tiptoe around them without too much problem, but it is Faker pushing up now without any summoner, so a slow and a lot more damage into the evaporation. First blood in for Smeb, and the fight continues. Bangy throws the undertow, but he's running for dear life. Smeb with immaculate timing lands the knock of the follow-throughs there. 2 of ROX. Somewhat solo killing the mid lane turret. He got some help from Bangy earlier on, who has been farming up a storm and pushing the lanes as he needs. SKT in the advantage. Peanut will get away from Stranglethorns, but he's now on top of 2 members of SKT, looking for a bit more damage. Stun finds Gorilla. Wolf does not yet has Grassroots available, and a great flash gets Gorilla away from the Shockwave, but now Duke is back in the mix, and the Strangling Thorns are there, and it's one more hit to do it, and Duke gets the kill thanks to the King's Tribute. And you can see this now, 1,700 gold ahead, SKT with the first kill of the game. ROX were able to time that push while the red buff was still not being taken, but hold on, it's Gorilla. A nice flash by Wolf getting away from Peanut's cocoon. That could have been death for him. Also, Drake should have been accurate, and Bangy is on it.
But this is another play from SKT where the goal is not to kill, it is just to wound. Get them low enough on HP, get them out of the area, and hopefully force and rush an objective right here. But SKT decide to turn.
Oh, Peanut jumps in!
He's in a pretty dangerous spot, stuns up on a bang, but now getting chased down by Bangy. This could be enough damage to trade one back, and they will find the ROX Tigers jungler. Now it's Duke running for Shockwave, not quite gonna land. They're missing plenty of CC, but it's still 2 kills picked up, and Duke is just too tanky. Smeb is now alone under the turret, will be running out of health, and it's Kuro to try to save the fight. Looks for Faker, does turn around 1, and Smeb will not be killed off. It's a 2 for 3. ROX finding a couple of kills to get again. Kuro nearly finds a third as well, but that turret has fallen down. It's still a positive play for SKT.
Gets to make the first action, leave the lane and do something. Right now, ROX, they don't want to play the pushing game anymore. That's why they just group as 5.
And even though they're down 2,000 gold, the second Infernal is so important. Ultimate just now coming up for SKT. We're going to see a fight.
Duke in a good position, but Gorilla caught in the front, gets okay behind the wall. Now the re-engagement of Bangy popping his ultimate, 1,800 health on the Drake, and Peanut is still taking it. And then Smeb takes an arrow to the face of the shutdown in favor of Bang.
He's got it!
Peanut lands the smite, so it is a loss. Oh, who warded that? Why would you? Wolf gives Peanut the escape by warding over the wall.
Zyra does help take the Baron, but they got to be careful, especially if Wolf goes down.
Also gives 300 gold to Kuro.
I mean, this is such a fast-paced game. It's so hard to catch up and actually analyze everything that's happening because both these teams are reacting so well to the state of the game.
Exactly, and getting the double Infernal Drake is just enough to keep ROX in the game.
Oh, mid laners assassinating supports. What is this, 2013?
Almost a win.
A lot of stats. Victor and Caitlyn definitely want the extra ability power and attack damage. Those are the 2 primary carries of the squad. And it's Gorilla getting caught out with a chain of crowd control, and Wolf deserves the last hit for setting up that play with the grasping roots. Meanwhile, Duke's split pushing finally does pay off. SKT the first to get all 3 outer turrets, and in a 5v4 potential, could be very easy to get more.
If SKT can maintain map control, I think they try and avoid fighting clean 5v5s and only get picked. Because with triple Infernal Drake, you don't want to face a team straight up 5v5, but they will have the gold lead regardless.
They're going to have the slow on the Smeb, who tackles in towards Bangy, but is now running out of life rapidly down below 1,000. The knockup is there, and the final blow comes through. Bangy gets the kill. Yet the pick comes through. They didn't even need Ash for it. It's up to Kuro playing a bit of wave clear, and looks like all is well. And Prey knows to not walk too far into the brush. Bangy actually walked forward a little bit here, and you can see that still. The turret's picked up, and Kuro clutch gets the flash away just in time. A quick Roots coming in there as well, stopping down Prey and Gorilla. They don't find much.
Going for it.
There's a stun. There's a knockdown on Wolf, and they're going to knock down him before he can do much of anything. So it's a 1-for-0 in favor of ROX Tigers. Bangy's ulti is down as well. There's no more chase to be had. But look at SKT always playing the map a little bit smarter. That top-lit hip turret will be going down, making that score 8-5 in turrets. Any good team fight now at this point in the game, SKT can outright kill the base. and it's a risk now that ROX has to play with for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the support's coming. Karma just not there yet. Only thing that matters right now is this Elder Dragon. SKT looking to rush it down, using the zone from Wolf. Look for him to put that
stolen
on.
so many objectives this world.
They're trying to keep out. Repel gets away from the stun. He goes in for it, and it's secured by Bangi. That is a big deal. SKT, Shockwave, a shutdown. They've got 3 already. They're looking to kill absolutely everybody. ROX Tigers getting wiped off the face of the map. Smep, the only one alive.
SKT burns Kuro's flash in a previous fight. Faker gets him the next time. Bangi is clutch with the smite in the jungle, and that's most likely the game for SKT.
Yeah, ROX get lured into the trap. They tunnel so hard into the objective that they forget that they're running into an Orianna Telecom. Once near the pillar, it was the perfect ultimate from Faker, and that's it for SKT. They get the kill, they get the objective, and they run down the mid lane.
And poor Smeb can't do anything. The recall is stopped. SK Telecom T1 are a third of the way there as they take game 1 over ROX Tigers, looking to make it to the finals.
Actually quite well against Rumble once he can get to Spectre's cow.
Yep.
But when we're talking about who has
That's
the pushing lanes, they actually have done
an insta-locked misfortune.
something really weird. I don't care about my last point.
This is an insta-locked misfortune.
Support MF.
I don't know.
Yes, it is support MF. Support MF is super strong in poke. I wonder if it's AP MF.
Or is it support Ash?
No.
You've seen both of them played in the past. So,
20
support
seconds.
MF was a huge thing before they obliterated the damage on Max E. Because that was the...
It has to be support MF. Support Ash sucks.
And support MF is great, right?
That surprisingly works.
Not to mention, Blank burned his ghost in the mid lane, so if this kind of game does arrive, there's no escape for Blank if they turn on him.
2 versus
They should
2.
go straight
How
on
far
the
did it go in? And it's going to be
They
for
get
Duke
Duke
first. Look at the damage onto him. Nothing to do at all. And he's going to land the Sonic Wave for a quick punch in the back of the head. And look at that. Peanut, he already took the Raptors away. He's taking the Krugs out as well. But now it's a flash engage. Faker wants the blue buff back. And Kuro stayed mid for far too long. But now it's Peanut maybe staying too long. The root is perfect by Wolf. And it's now turned around. And SKT pick up 2 kills.
And it is so hard to punish SKT, but that is also total disaster thus far.
Smeb,
ROX is trying to make it up. They have double TP. Kuro could come as soon as he responds as well.
Gorilla's a bit low. They got the slow into Wolf, and there's the equalizer. Flash, heal used as well, but he's got the harpoons. He's got the kill, and Wolf is hunted for his skin. Bang now under the turret, and Smeb really wants this one. Puts the fire to the backside, and that's a kill for Prey. Now Smeb, how does he get out? Prey's gonna die to the turret. He's dead. Oh my gosh. I guess they live.
Which means they can play safe and play aggressive.
Ash arrow.
Arrows land on the Wolf, and it's just going to be too much damage too fast. Teleports be damned. Who cares? A 2-on-2 kill for the ROX bottom lane.
How do you beat Zyra poke? You outrange it.
No kill to be had, but it does mean a lot of pressure on this turret. Peanut's going to stay there for a bit more damage, but Prey actually switches back to hitting minions. They will need at least 1 more wave. The question is, how good is Bang and Wolf's wave crew? They burn Strangle Thorns on it, and he is going to do that to try to buy a little bit more time. But here's the flash engage. Peanut flashes to land the Q, and now it's Wolf on the wrong side. He's spacing out so he can land the kick if he needs to. That's all the damage they need. Wolf goes down. He saves his summoner spells, and it's also the first turn of the game going to ROX Tigers. That is a 3,500 gold lead, short up slightly by top lane, going down. SKT finding some movements back in, but it's ROX ahead a lot.
And honestly, what's been keeping them from taking the dragon has been the vision SKT had and the pressure Faker had in the mid lane. He has been pressuring on this Victor. He got a solo kill after Flash was burned. Right now, there's also TP advantage for Duke.
Rumble caught Faker.
Break secured, and wow, Faker's just going to die at the outset. Only 1 knocker for the Strength of Thorns, and Prey with a nice flash gets away from the Echo. Duke is out of this one. Wolf also gonna burn down. It's Smeb just on a killing spree on this one. Blank gonna get chased down. A beautiful equalizer, synergizing with Peanut, and now Duke's got nowhere to go. He's alone and running out of health way too fast. There's another kill picked up, and it goes on to Prey. 9-2 ROX Tigers.
They want to steal this.
Ooh, no, it's going to go to the blue team. That is SKT. Blank gets that with his life, and I believe he is the one wearing the buff as well. Equalize's going to go up to the side. Can he land the kick? No, Duke jukes away, and now Peanut's out of health. SKT with a beautiful disengage. Nicely played. For ROX Tigers, if they can hold on with this wave, they are getting shipped down, and yes, they will have to wait it out just for now. The stun's not going to land. Nice out, and oh, Duke is rooted. He can't hold in time, and Kuro's getting the kill credit. The turret as well. Look at the lead, 5,000 ROX Tigers.
Yeah, but if SKT can fight back, it will mean so much for this series because this is the largest goal deficit at 20.
Faker with one of the worst flashes. He needs practice tool. Down he goes. That's going to be a kill for ROX Tigers off the arrow cooldown. Bang tagged as well. Not much more.
An incredibly rare missed flash there from Faker, and that sets up a powerful push by ROX in the mid lane. Faker's not there to wait clear. They have to try to do this with Olaf axes and no Ezreal ultimate. Yeah, you look now, SKT still has pretty strong vision within their own jungle, which is where they could get caught. And there's no turret here for Kuro.
The top side, pink wards go down for the teleport. What else can they get? Kuro trying to heal up in time, and he can't blink, gets the shutdown, he gets the kill. And they're on top of the Scuttlecraft, so this information is known. SKT looking for the play, Faker coming back in, and the other four are here. Smeb is low, no ulti on him, no arrow just yet either. It's Blank, popping the ulti, 1,000 health on Baron. What's it gonna be? The shutdown of the Olaf, and the secure for Peanut. The re-engage for Faker, he's gonna pick up one. So far it's a 4 versus 4. Baron buff still on ROX. Prey, dodging away from the CC, but he could get stuck. He could get shut down, but he trades it back, and Prey stays alive. Duke makes the big play, shuts down the AD carry, but he will get kicked down, and he will get picked off. 4 for 2, and the Baron secure for ROX.
Really well thought out by ROX. This is the play that started minutes in advance.
Just like the previous game, it's still ROX on a bit of a time.
Oh, he killed him.
Outscaled is still there. Whoa! That's on the damage. Peanut needs mid inhibitors down as well. 5v4, keep on going.
Peanut just exquisitely sin play right there, burning the arcane shift with his first Sonic Wave and then killing him on the second one. That was just perfect, and it's exactly what ROX needed to continue to push in. And that Baron play seems like it's turned the corner for the ROX Tigers to allow them to try and push in and close this game. Bang still dead, still have Baron buff. They push SKT off the turret, and they
Blank
go.
is low. They want a little bit more than Olaf gonna run away. Pop the Ragnarok. Smed's gonna be careful. Pops Zonia's to stay alive, and it's an inhibitor down. Duke is on the chase for Prey though, getting what damage he can. Ults back for plenty of damage, and ROX Tigers are dangerously close to death. It's gonna be Kuro falling. Duke trading his life for that one, and Blanks around the flank. He can get the slow. They've caught up Smeb, and Gorilla has to just run away. That's a pretty clean 4 for 0. Beautifully done, SKT. Still got an Olaf chasing though. He could get surrounded.
ROX is in a really weird position right now though. Prey and Gorilla are both shoving the top lane, so SKT know that ROX can't get the backup.
This is going to be dangerous. Peanut's going to keep running. Wolf's going to look for the... Oh, not going to get the root, but the Strength of Thorns will land. The kickback doesn't mean much to Blank, and that should be a kill onto the ROX Tigers jungler.
But he's just buying time.
Yeah, pushing the bottom side. This is what SKT is trying to punish. They're going to get the inhibitor.
Gorilla putting down 5 damage auto attacks, doing what he can to keep mid lane alive because top inhib has been killed, and they even got the pick off on Bang.
ROX doesn't actually have to stop pushing right now. If they can delay the recalls. The arrows. Look at the arrow. Get teleport.
He's gonna stop it. He's stopped Duke, which means they can push. It's now on Wolf. It's a teleport coming in for Smeb and Kuro. How much more can be done?
They want to win right now.
The tank. Wolf running out of health. He's gonna die off. Onto the turrets they go, but the minions are gone, and it's too much. SKT are here to defend. This is a difficult 3v2. Pushing down Duke, down below 1,000. Ults back on towards Prey. Push back yet again, but Smeb's running low. But they get it. It's on the Nexus. They're trying to burn it down. Is this not gonna be enough? It's not. ROX Tigers answer back with game 2.
I love this series. Back and forth and back again. ROX Tigers looked like SKT was going to be able to bring it back on them, and by pushing from the middle of the map all the way through to the Nexus, the cross-map bash arrow to interrupt the teleport, the chase kills as SKT tried to fumble back for the defense of their Nexus. Unbelievable manner in which ROX finished that.
1-1 so far, a best of 5 for a shot in the finals. We'll see who their opponents are tomorrow, but today we figure out who deserves to move on and who gets eliminated. Game 3, ROX Tigers vs SKT. Also worth noting is sort of par for the course.
Yes.
Wolf getting caught at level 4. Here's the jump in. A few more attacks will do it, and that's first blood. With the flash kick on the Bang. That was beautiful, and they make it a double kill for Prey.
And Bang should have flashed that here. We see Blank flanking here, looking for Gorilla. Is he watching?
No way. Duke. Is he gonna land it? Just walks into his face. The heal is there, and he's running away with Ghost and Undertow on. Sonic Wave is there. Is he gonna do it?
Go.
Is he gonna do it?
Is that range?
Yeah.
That's the combo. They can leverage that poke into a potential dragon. However, it's a cloud
There it
break.
is.
Maybe
Got
they
him
don't want-
again.
There's the stun, there's the volley slow, and all the damage they could possibly need. Gorilla gets the kill. Nothing Wolf could have done outside of getting out of the lane entirely.
We gotta keep tracking down his fortune support here, because he always playing with 4 wards on the map. That's 1 extra compared to Wolf. Wolf no boots at all, you know?
Ooh, Peanut shockwaved and rooted into everything. Nicely done. SKT picked one up. Definitely agree. It's a much closer game here on this one. SKT coming around in this one, looking for the fight on the Smeb. He's going to have to flash away from the stun, but Blank Slow is there, and Smeb has no other way of getting out. That's the kill picked up. Duke makes it 3-3, and the top lane's looking a whole lot better than it was before. That's Flash out of Bang, but he's still slowed down. There's the Harpoon, there's the chase down, and Gorilla's going to make it rain. It's the bullet time, and it's going to be all the damage he needs. Gorilla getting the kill.
Yeah, that's the perfect balance. They have the pressure in the bottom lane, and it was clever how they ran Smeb there, even though his teleport was down, but now they're looking to catch him out.
Stranglethorns to guarantee the rest of it lands. Wolf goes for the 100% secured combo.
Yep, Duke.
It does go to Duke. Blank gets an assist credit. Sunfire Cape hit him. Congratulations there. Cinder Hulk, I should say, but arrows coming in. And of course, it's going to hit Wolf, but how much more can they get? Oh, they're going to get the kill.
Feels bad, man. You go for a cross-map play, you catch the enemy top laner, you just use his teleport, everything's great. You even out that dragon somewhat, then an arrow hits you.
Gets him back on the plane. Yeah, the ulti was already down. He used it to get away from Prey's slows, and that's going to be the quick 2-for-0. ROX in even more control, finding at least 1 point of leverage.
And at this point, SKT, they need an answer to his Ashe. He's arrowing every single
And
time.
Bang's running out of health much too quickly.
That is a massive 2-item power spike, and SKT's going to hope to find a big fight.
Pressuring in mid first. They're going to have that wave pushed in. They're going to force ROX to react to them. Blake can't find the slow. There's the arrow, but it's onto the tank. SKT are fine with that one, and that's one of the big tools down.
So this is good for SKT. They can go in.
Misses!
Oh, a lot of damage, and Wolf's going to burn to death already. That's a 1-for-0. How much more will ROX get? Does Peanut chase it into Blank? He does not. Several summoners burn, but the re-engage is there, and he gets playing only into the wall. Peanut flubs it a bit and gets turned around.
They really wanted to finish off this mid lane turret. The Asher actually lands on a Faker, but that pulls the rest of SKT in. So then Prey just has to flash forward onto Wolf, knowing all the damage is gone out of the fight. Impressive of Duke to be able to salvage this one, kill Gorilla, then ult back onto Prey, who wasn't respecting the clone, and
ROX is contemplating a face check, but SKT,
Ghost.
they want to get mid control first. This is step 1. They will push out mid here, and then likely retreat into the area.
Equalizes on, they want this was
got
going to
Faker
as well, and he's just gone. Gorilla gets the credit, of course, why not? 11-7, no mid laner.
But now it's a 5v4 at Baron without Orianna. SKT doesn't want to give it up, though. Baron low.
3,000 health, Blank's not in range, he doesn't have flash, he's going for it now. Can he get it?
Early.
No, he can't, he's just popped right away. That's a secure Baron, it should not be stolen, and it will be secured. ROX make the play perfect.
Doesn't always want to push. But that's fine. ROX Tigers have been fine playing around it.
Ooh, the shockwave puts Prey into a trap as well, and the deletion is there. Nicely played. Duke getting a bit low, but he's fine. He's got Guardian Angel Curl putting a bit of damage, and actually, no, they will pop the GA. Bullet Time gets some damage. They cannot quite get Blank. Then Duke revives up, but still a bit of time to play with. It's a 5v4, and even despite that, SKT's low enough that ROX continue to have control over this turret, and they knock down one with this Baron. Siege into the top lane, and Asher coming in, gonna get dodged away from. It's now just
teleport from Duke
top side.
And they know Ashe isn't here, so they're actually going to push really hard to try and get onto Kuro here. He's got a flash.
Low on the Kuro, he's got flash, he's got ulti, but he's not gonna burn these spells just yet. He's running out of health way too rapidly, and Blake's gonna pick him off. The shutdown is there, and Gorilla's now just putting bullets into Duke. How much can they really get? Ooh, Bullet Time does a lot. It forces flash out, and now Prey is here. Exhaust is on. One kill picked up, and Faker gets it back on a Gorilla. Smeb running out of health and gets shut down as well, but Prey, does he find the targets? Peanut has Guardian Angel. Maybe he plays frontline. How much can they really get? Prey turns it back around. Looks for Bang, looks for it all. He's got one. What else can he get? It's going to be Blake in his sights.
He's coming back.
Faker's low. How much more can they get? The stun's coming in, and it's Duke with the big play, but the turnaround from Prey, turning it back in, the chase, the resonating strike, and the ace comes through for Peanut.
Because they have hard CC embedded in their comp. SKT only have kind of conditional CC. This feels really hard for them to target.
They get Faker again!
They hit arrow onto Faker. The flash chase. Peanut doesn't have enough damage. The knockups are there, but Peanut won't go down. Bang finally gets a shot, but it's only Guardian Angel down. Smeb's running out of health, and that's still not going to be a kill thanks to the heal from Prey. Nobody's dying from ROX Tigers, but it might just be that for SKT. The Chaos Storm is in. A bit more damage on a Blank. Almost gets him down, but he slinks away with about 10 HP. Still, control over this with the Ocean Drake regenning. Peanut looking for a hit Nexus turret.
And the Ocean Drake is actually insane in his push right now. They continue to push. No one on SKT has died, but ROX getting so many turrets.
Getting a lot of damage. Duke on the backside looking for the duel against Prey, running through some minions to get him more time, but he's actually
trapped
inside the minion wave. Playing so well for ROX Tigers. Guardian Angel gonna pop, but what else can he even do? And it's nothing. Peanut gets a shutdown on a rampage. 18-11 here. 11,000 gold up. ROX Tigers looking to push more.
And their ultimates will be coming up shortly. Arrow again.
Blank did not have his ulti available, but it was short enough that the stun wore off no matter what. Last Nexus turret is down. Looking to make it 2-1 in the series. ROX going for the play. Another kill comes through for Peanut. There's the Nexus, and it's 2-1 ROX Tigers. They are one game away from breaking the curse. SKT has done this before. I've seen SKT backs against the wall in a best of 5 and pulling it out in the end anyway. This could be the last game of the night, or if Bengi has anything to say, we go to a game 5. Summoners Cup, the chance in the finals on the line here. SK Telecom T1 versus ROX Tigers, game 4. Here we go.
Mind games here. They know they can get spotted here.
They're going for Kuro.
Double bomb on a Kuro. Javelin's gonna land this time, and he's gonna get the damage. Yes, he is. First blood in for Faker.
He's out.
Over the wall goes Bengi, and so far, so good for the first pick in Italy. The chase is still on, but hops over the wall, and Peanut gets nothing done.
And they've succeeded the last 3 games in a row, and it's really was propelling them forward in the mid game, because now again they can unlock this Ash for more arrows.
And that's gonna be flashed out of Bang for that one. The
Teleport
coming up already.
Flash.
Here we go. What's
Slow
gonna
back
happen?
by Duke.
Summoner heal just to run away a bit faster, but Equalizer is perfect, and Bang has nowhere to go. But Bangi's around as well. All of SKT now flooding into the bottom lane through the Tri-Brush. This is gonna be a bit of a close fight. No root's gonna land, but a lot of slows coming out. Now the snipes looking towards Prey, looking towards Gorilla. How much can be landed? One shot comes through. How much more can even happen? And he weaves it through him. That's a kill. Smeb is next up. Summoner heal is in. The chase through for Bangi. Then it's going to be another Javelin. Will he chase in? No. Deadly Flourish blocked by the one person who wasn't attacked, and Prey keeps his team from being rooted. But that is another kill for SKT.
You're right. It is another reactive play here by SKT, but they have the ability to roam much better with the double TP and the Zillion. Now they have Smeb slowed with no flash.
Even more. Root into goodbye Smeb running out of health. That'll be an easy one picked up. Bang. Gonna secure the last hit. 2 of 3 of SK.
Far in this series by getting it again and again. About the 5th gank the Peanut sent up the top lane. Maybe he reaches Duke this time. Faker's on the way.
This looks quite a bit better. The slows are still there, but suddenly the fact that Faker could revive means nothing to be had. Oh, what a great zone used by Smeb. Getting away from it all, and the bombs aren't going to land either. But the turret's so low, and Bangi wants to dive. He's got one, and SKT are breaking this one apart now. Faker knocked around in front of the turret, does not get up to burn the ult. He's getting low and just never casts it.
He doesn't respect the Zara damage, misses his self-ultimate.
And now it could be dangerous. Wolf's gonna die in a couple more shots. Oh, it's gonna be enough there. The Bangi shuts him out anyway. And that is 2 for 1, favor of SKT. ROX finally get a kill 20 minutes in, later than they would have liked. One more would have gotten him. He would have had to do something else. But
Gorilla wants to flank here, but he gets spotted by Bangi. Good spot by Bangi
again anyway. The quick root on Gorilla. That's goodbye. Look for the harass, got hit in return, and now the double bomb forcing the flash of Kuro, the stun and a Faker, not gonna matter, because he already had the ulti off the side. And Bangi again, now the double kill, the flash heal for Bang to turn it around, but look at the trade damage, Prey running for dear life, and he will in fact get away with it. 2 for 1 still, advantage SKT. It is a huge damage bump to finish that item, and instead he's going for the more attack speed focus one. Gorilla gonna get attacked once, Bangi a bit low as well, and Gorilla just sits there, grins and bears it, and it's Bangi who gets shut down, and no one was in range to help him out with that one. This one, though, spread apart a little bit. SKT gets 2, and now look at this, the pressure onto this turret of Smeb. It's another game where Wow, actually, he's going to zone use the dodge through the skill shots and now has to fear for his life. Look at the damage output from Bangi. A house will kill him off.
He's alive!
He's dodging away finally. It's a deadly flourish, just that as Bang kills him off.
That's the power 1v1. It's such a hard time spotting for Faker.
Land slow, but he's going to flash for the Q into the ulti, and he gets away from the stuns. Yes, he does. So Faker should not have an exit here. That's okay. The revive. Now it's time for the gravity field. Now how much can be done? Because keep in mind, SKT are pushing elsewhere. So Faker loses his life, but there's still more happening. Mid lane is under fire. Prey just runs to the side and says, "You can't see me anymore." Still gets the shot. Mid, tier 2, though, did die for the kill on Faker. This is going to be tight timing. Duke is guaranteed to be mini Nar. He's got no bar at all, so no big stuns. Gorilla does not quite get caught, but he's low, and the shot comes through. 1,200 damage out of Bang. That's the one for nothing. And look at Kuro, just zoned out by Faker, not getting anything done.
Duke didn't even come in with teleports, so he canceled. ROX have to run away, but Duke's also getting the inhibitor.
And Bang's on a killing spree.
ROX forced that play without Kuro being. Kuro came from base. He doesn't have teleport. Even if Bangi dies here, Duke is just whacking away at the base.
And he's going to kill off the inhibitor, we think, so far. It's 2 for 1 overall in kills. Smeb trying to re-engage. How much damage do they have? Because Bang is on a rampage, and there's the revive. Nothing to be picked up. It's now Smeb who has to carry this fight, but he doesn't have the damage. Forced to flash away. Bang pushes him out. Faker does too.
And there's still a Gnar in the base of the ROX Tigers.
And that should be enough. The curtain call is there.
Just
this should be the land. Easy peasy. Bang is unstoppable. And Duke is still pushing. Gorilla and Peanut are the ones alive trying to keep the base up. 15 seconds on Kuro. And the teleport is in for Faker. It's SKT trying to close it out right now. Trying to bring us to game 5. Gorilla's down. Kuro's up in 4. But they need minions. They need to back off for a few more seconds, and SKT look like they will back off all the way and try again a bit later.
He was coming from the base because he got chunked out earlier. Again, just looking to chunk here. Maybe kill.
Flash.
Red buff on a play, and goodbye. Bangi lands the javelin. Red buff over the jungler after all.
They don't ban Nidalee.
There's a teleport.
They have a strong, successful play.
Gonna fake, but he's all right. The kills Crucible burned by Wolf. Here comes the re-engage. Peanut is low.
Smeb's behind. They don't know he's there.
Way too much damage. Looking for Faker, getting shot up and blown up. Now it's Smeb on the backside, but he can't find much to do. It's still ROX Tigers waiting to find what their opening could be. It's a 2 for 0. Make that 3 for 0 as the bombs blow up even more. And this could be the game-winning play right now. Kuro's got nothing left to do. Sure, he can pop the Guardian Angel, but what does it even matter? It's a 4 for 0. It's the ace. It's the game. And it's SK Telecom T1 bringing us to game 5.
What a series we have here. I can't wait for the 5th game. SKT fight their way back in elimination game. Bengi subs back and he saves SKT. Now we're going to game 5.
Bring on the Silver Scrapes. Summoner's Rift himself, SKT Bangi, is undefeated in this series.
And Bengi, in the 2 games he has played this series, has substantially outfarmed Peanut. First game, Olaf versus the Elise. Peanut was doubling his CS at the 10-minute mark. Next game he had Nidalee, so it was a little bit expected with the champion matchup, but Bangi has really had a heck of a series.
And it's not the first time that Bangi has low-key carried SK Telecom T1 to a playoff win. Spring 2015, they had a semifinal against CJ Entis, back when Tom was the replacement for Bangi. And SKT goes down 0-2 in the series. Bangi comes back in, reverse sweeps, and they go on to win the split, 3-0ing Tigers at the very end of it all. Here, we have the same situation. Bangi plays game 1. They say, that's nice, thanks for your time. Blank is in, though. And Blank loses 2 straight. And they say, you're right, Summoner's Rift, Mr. Jungle, Mr. Bangi, we're sorry for doubting you. Bangi's back in. He's individually 2-0 against ROX Tigers here in this set and looking to make it a personal clean sweep, bringing SKT into the finals in this final game of the series.
Now he has to get really scared, and he also has to tell Duke to worry out a little bit.
Oh, there he is.
The brush, there it is. It's Peanut. A lot of damage down, 300 HP on Bangi to repel the chase. Couple more attacks to Flash. One more Q will get him, and Peanut solo kills for first blood.
Exactly. Peanut has been so committed to ganking bottom lane, and ROX Tigers as a team have this setup. They have 2 pink wards in this bottom side. That's the lack of vision.
There we go.
They get him again.
Another stun into the root, into all the damage, and yes, they pick him off. Prey gets Wolf. 2-0 ROX Tigers. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock at night. Oh! Time with the flash. The kick on a Gorilla. The Q lands as well. He flashed to get back towards his tri-brush, but has nowhere to go. Wolf, sadly for SKT, is the one to secure the gold. The 300 going to support Nami, the worst recipient, but it is still a great kill for Bengi.
They picked the Ashe and the Lee Sin when Jace was up, so they want to be able to control the bottom side of this map.
Ooh, Shockwave's gonna land all the damage they need! And Peanut fails to repel it. What a great kill for SKT.
Or even just flash it here. SKT,
It's so fitting in the 5th game how SKT nearly take both side lane turrets, while their mid lane turret is the one that is low. It has been such a close game, and Bengi caught by Peanut.
And it's Bengi trying to get away. He's only in range for one more shot, and he's gonna go! Kuro, actually! Beautifully executed. ROX Tigers do find their way in. Gets pushed to. He found other advantages though as well. The Shockwave's gonna hit Gorilla. He flashes up, but not in time. Faker gets the kill. Now the re-engage though. It snipes on toward the mid laner. Then back towards Wolf, and just not enough damage really dealt. The knockup in for Duke means a bit more towards Smeb. Half HP 1,000 on the Jace. Now looking for a bit more. They're not gonna find Bengi for much of it. ROX Tigers 4v5.
but they're looking for
No
Q on top.
flash.
They want to
Is in range for a play. Q's gonna land onto Smeb. The kick flash, the knockback's not in time. Here comes the rest of it. A nice tackle for Duke. The tidal wave, the bubble, all the damage they could need. Kuro's trying to help. And can they get Bengi? Yes, it's a 1-for-1. Now the re-engage on Duke. Deadly Flourish misses, but Curtain Call could land. Slow into Wolf. Faker comes to help, and he forces the flash out of prey. And it's now the re-engage. Look at the damage Bang can deal. Kuro in danger. Another slow comes out of Kuro. Out of range of everything else. No Q gonna land for Bengi. Arrow go in the face, and prey is not long for the world. There's the kill coming through to Duke himself.
A 22-minute Baron.
Lee Sin is alive, but no smite right now for Bengi, and it won't be up in time. But they don't know that. Okay, 2,700, but he can't do it with smite. It's gonna be all about this. He's in the pit, and it's the kill on the Peanut. The fight for either side, and it goes to Smeb to try to save the game. But it's so many kills coming through for SKT. Smeb cannot pick up Bang, and it's a 4-for-0.
What the hell just happened?
Say better. Oh, it's Smeb getting caught up with this one, though. Jumping over to the minions, trying to get away from Bang. Thankfully not slowed by the volley, and he is going to get his life out of this one. But the Q's going to land. The tackle, the knockup, they want Kuro. The kickback out of prey. That's already one. Will it get two? Looks like yes, Bengi secures it. And SKT on an absolute tear, looking for more. Chased by Faker, stays alive. They get help from Wolf. The re-engage, Bengi is low. Smeb tries to carry the fight. Just a clean 2-for-0. No stun's going to land, and he gets out.
So much stronger. So take that 4,000 gold lead and add to it because of the scaling advantage of that Poppy in the Jace match.
Definitely, because he just has the call. Another shockwave right here. Gorilla getting knocked around.
Arrow into everything else they could need. A 2-man knockup, and Bengi wants maybe a bit more, but he bites off more than he can chew. That's 1-for-1. Jungler for support down, but look at this. Duke is invincible, and the bot lane turret's already dead. Maybe not as invincible as we think, though. Still getting worn down, but Smeb goes for a shot onto the back line. Another root onto Duke, gets healed up again by the Nami, and just no damage really comes through on this one. But it's going to be the shot into Bang. Deadly Flourish picks him off, and now it's a numbers lead for ROX Tigers. Shock Blast land, also a slow in for Kuro, and he gets the chain. He gets the root, but not going to get it all the way, and Duke is able to walk out. It's available, and SKT have all the tools they need. The vision is theirs. ROX are flying blind, turning it back in, looking for the play. This is the fight that could punch it into the finals. Pray for Bang, and Bang wins it. Shock Blast is not enough. Bengi on the chase. Not going to get it, though. Smeb knocks him back, but it is 5v4. No AD carry for ROX Tigers.
SKT did not want to wait for ROX to face sec. Instead, they take the fight to them. Kuro and Prey have to be so careful.
Poke continues. Bang gets hit with a shock blade. Lands, but look at this now. Down to just the inhibitor itself. A knockback. They might catch up Gorilla. Not going to have it just yet, but Prey caught out and shut down by Bengi. 5v4, and SKT could have another win on this one. Shock. Not going to land just yet. They're still going in. Engage. The stun against the wall. Peanut could go down to Bengi, getting the kill again as they move on to the Nexus turrets. And it's all the FG rope for this one. SK Telecom T1 backs against the wall. Bengi himself 3-0 against ROX Tigers in the series. And SKT punched their ticket to their 3rd World Final.
And the team rushed towards Bengi, who is 3-0 in this incredibly intense and competitive series against the ROX Tigers. And for the ROX Tigers, you can't help but feel their pain. They were one game away from taking SKT out of the World Championship, but they just couldn't finish it.